Families of the 7 young men who were killed by policemen at Menzgold in the Ashanti region will each receive 250,000 cedis as compensation, according to the President, Akufo-Addo.
The government says processes are also underway to prosecute police officers who were implicated in the incident that led to riots in the Asawase constituency. President Akufo-Addo discloses at the maiden edition of the Zongo for Peace and Development Conference in Kumasi. City News' Ashanti regional correspondent Hafiz Tijani was there.
The killing of the 7 young men by some 21 police officers in the Ashanti region sparked violent protests within the Asawase and other Zongo communities in Kumasi. Relatives of the deceased insisted that the 7 were not robbers, as stated by the police. A 5-member committee, which was subsequently set up to investigate the matter, exonerated the 7 young men. The committee also recommended the interdiction of the 21 police officers who embarked on the operation. President Nana Akufo-Addo, speaking at the Zongo for Peace and Development Conference in Kumasi, pledged to ensure justice is served.
As promised, we set up a committee to look into the matter. Based on the recommendations of the committee, I asked the Inspector General of Police to interdict the police personnel involved. Processes have been initiated that will result in the prosecution of any police person who is allegedly found to have acted outside the law. I'm happy, though, also to announce to you that a compensation package totaling 1,750,000 Ghana cedis, that is 250,000 Ghana cedis for each of the 7 families, is to be paid to the dependents of the deceased.
A demonstration by aggrieved customers of troubled gold dealership company Menzgold in the Ashanti region has led to the arrest of 7 of the customers. The protesters, who defied an order by the police, blocked roads and bent lorry ties at the Amakum branch of the embattled firm.
The about 100 aggrieved customers of the gold dealership firm came in buses. Some of them from Accra, Takoradi, Takwa and Tamale joined their colleagues in Kumasi to protest failure by the Securities and Exchange Commission, the Bank of Ghana and the government to intervene in getting their locked-up investment released to them. They blocked the main Amakum to Edum Road amidst burning ties, leaving drivers and other road users stranded.
I am a teacher. Master, I've taken a loan. I took a loan from commercial bank. And because they don't take it from the pay slip, I use the pay slip to take another loan from SGSSB. All the money is lost now. For 4 months, I don't even go to the bank. I don't go to the bank, but when I go, I don't get anything.
We protested from Accra. The government have not said anything. And we move here to Kumasi because the government needs to intervene. Because how can a man like this take picture with Otumfuo, take picture with the president, and you tell me that you can't account for him? And the government is protecting this guy. The government is protecting the guy.
Encroachers along Accra railway line say they will only relocate if the government finds them alternative accommodation. Now, an exercise by the Ghana Railway Company to offer free rides to commuters on the revamped railway lines could not take off today due to the presence of the encroachers who have taken over most of the rail lines.
Now, City News' Farida Shaibu explores the development which has been a major challenge in the implementation of the railway project.
Ghana's railway line has been non-existent for several years now due to some challenges that caused some trains to break down and were eventually grounded. Well, the Ghana Railway Company Limited is trying to get back on track. Today, for instance, it decided to offer free rides to commuters along the Accra-Tema railway line. But the activities of commuters or encroachers have made the exercise impossible. This is the Circle Railway line, and if you look around me, encroachers have taken over the whole space from my left to my right. Now, some of them actually have shelters here where they sleep. Some of them also sell here. You can find various things here you can buy. They tell me that they have not been asked to move.
Now, more
the catcher say Mufi Hana.
If I should be a cancer, entry by some can say, ye only walk on my dream became and yen the credit. A quan no more, no, the crown on person back, I can't know you will be a final.
The Railway Development Minister Joe Gatti had said that by the end of 2020, construction and renovation of existing facilities would have been at an advanced stage to commission. But the biggest challenge I discover is encroachment.
I don't have any place to go.
So you are not going to leave?
How can I leave? So Nana is doing job. I led the way, but I don't have big money to go and restore. This is my business I'm doing.
Now, in 2017, the biggest scandal to hit the banking industry and indeed the whole country in decades was the revocation of the license of two local banks, that's UT and Capital Bank. Now, their licenses were revoked after they were declared insolvent by the Bank of Ghana, leading to the loss of jobs for over 1,000 workers. Now, 2 years on, these workers are still yet to receive entitlements due them. Now, earlier, I caught up with the spokesperson for the ex-workers, Raymond Adai Dankwa, on the matter. So tell me, how have you and your colleagues survived over the period in waiting for this package to be paid you?
Most of our colleagues have been, I think, relying on families and friends to daily upkeep of their families and then their children. So that is how it has been since 14th of August when BOG revoked our license.
Right. So what kind of workers are we looking at? Is it lower level, mid-level?
Both. So like all inclusive, from okay. Both, from lower to the upper.
Right. And how much is involved here? How much are you looking to cover all of you?
In total, we're looking at around 40 million, and that's 40 million from ex-Capital Bank and then 26 million from ex-UT. But these are the total entitlements. If there should be a net of the loan liability, then the total will be somewhere around 26 million.